Tonight on The Edge, a Detroit rapper is going viral for something other than her music.
Fans know her as Dank Damas, and they're fuming after a Lyft driver allegedly denied her a ride because of her size.
What?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
What? For what? What you saying?
Yeah, I got no space. My car is small.
I can fit in this car.
But believe me, you can.
Yes, I can.
Believe me. So, I'm sorry.
What am I gonna do about my money?
I'm gonna cancel you. You're not gonna be charged.
So you telling me I can't get in the Lyft because I can't fit in your car?
Yeah, you need to order a bigger car.
What makes you think I can't fit in the car?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
What makes you think I can't fit in this car?
Because the car is small in the back. Believe me.
My best friend has a Benz that's newer than this that I can fit in. That's the same size.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I can't.
So you really telling me I'm too big to get in your car, so I gotta order another Lyft?
Yeah. And to be more specific with you, I got very tired tires.
What I got to do with your tires?
Yeah, and you have no space.
How you know I don't have no space?
Yeah, I got no space in the back. Believe me.
How do you know I don't have no space?
Because I tried before.
Huh?
Because I've been in this situation.
So every big person you turn down because they can't fit in your car?
Yeah, because they need to order the Uber XL, it's called.
No, I don't ever have to order an Uber XL.
You know, I'm really sorry.
What's your name?
Abraham Carter.
A few moments later.
Peace, Big Dank. How you?
Good morning.
You good?
Good morning.
What's going on? Nice to meet you.
Hi, how are you? Stormy.
What's happening? Peace, King. How you, brother? You good? Nice to meet you, Keys.
Got it.
Yep. It's the only seat y'all got?
What you want? What you need?
There's one more.
A bigger chair or something?
Cause she already little.
We had
This is what I'm talking about. Good. This is the accommodation.
There you go.
This is Deja Blanding, and she is a Detroit rapper. Known by most of her fans as Dank Damois, she is 2 tons of fun, topping the scales at almost 500 pounds. Now, on January 18th, 2025, Blanding requested a Lyft ride to attend a Detroit Lions football watch party. Now, Blanding ordered a regular Lyft instead of the SUV. Why? Because it's cheaper. And as you saw in the opening, the Lyft driver was concerned that someone who's 500 pounds is going to get into his sedan and told her she should order an SUV, which would be able to accommodate her size. And as you saw from the opening, there was a discussion back and forth between the Lyft driver and Blanding, and then he refunded her money and left, advising her to call for an SUV. Now, Blanding wasn't too happy with all this and recorded the interaction and put it on TikTok.
As I'm walking, I see him like making faces or whatever. I'm like, oh man.
She already knew.
I can fit in this car.
Believe me, you can.
Yes, I can.
Believe me.
He told her there's not enough room in his car.
The kicker part was when he started to talk about his tires. You know, I feel like that was a slap in the face. That was like my tires, you know, like.
The driver said his tires could not handle her weight.
Now, you may be asking yourself, what's her chances of winning this lawsuit? Well, I'm going to tell you, they're pretty good. See, in Michigan, they have a law that essentially treats weight like race. They recently passed a similar measure in New York. Check it out.
New York City is taking a big step forward, not to fight crime. Instead, they're focusing on your weight, but not to try and reduce obesity or fight overweight and the problems in America. Thursday, they passed a bill that protects fat people from discrimination based on weight and height. The law prohibits discrimination on the basis of a person's height or weight in employment, housing, and public accommodation. Includes an exemption for employers where consideration of height or weight was reasonably necessary for the normal operations of a job. May Malman is with us now. What could possibly go wrong with this? So does this mean that if you are too big to fit in the seats at Yankee Stadium, you can sue?
Right. So this is not just, protections against firing, which I think maybe people could get behind, or protections against losing your housing. This is protections for the full enjoyment of public accommodations. And I can tell you what, there are a lot of accommodations that are not fully enjoyable if you are massively obese. Like, that is part of why one doesn't want to be massively obese.
Here's the Michigan law, which is an act that defines civil rights to prohibit the discriminatory practices of, and as you can see, it has race, color, national origin, but it also has here height, weight, familial status, marital status, preserve the confidentiality of records regarding arrest, detention, and other dispositions in which a conviction does not result. So this seems like an open and shut case of weight discrimination. So the lawyers jumped all over it.
I knew it was illegal and I knew that it was wrong.
Her attorneys, John Marco and Zach Runyon, say weight is a protected characteristic in Michigan by law.
It would be no different than a driver pulling up and saying, you know, I don't want to have black people in my car, or I don't want to have Christians in my car or Muslims in my car. It's the same. Under the law, it's the same.
The lawsuit is filed. Since she posted the encounter on social media, other full-figured folks have reached out saying the same thing happened to them.
I can fit in this car.
No, believe me, you can.
Yes, I can. I really want people to see like what we go through as bigger people, you know.
All right, let's just keep it real. This law is extremely dumb because unfortunately when you're 500 pounds, you can't just treat them like everyone else. The reason why is because physically they're just not like everyone else. You can't sit in one seat. You can't go through turnstiles. There's limits to what someone that size can do. And there are weight restrictions. Just go on an elevator, right? If you have a 500-pound person on an elevator and the elevator's weight limit is 500 pounds, then she may have to use the stairs. So there's a lot of limitations just physically on someone's body. Now, that's different than saying you got to treat them differently as a person, don't show them courtesy, things of that nature. Of course you do. But there are physical things that these people just cannot do when you're 500 freaking pounds. For instance, here's a story from last year where this plus-size woman demanded that she get 2 to 3 free airline seats to accommodate her for being fat.
So you want to hear my hot take on plus-size travel and why I think every plus-size traveler should get a free second and even third seat on an airplane? Then you better keep watching and sign my petition to make some real change. Let's just state facts. Plus-size travelers need more space. And many people agree that plane seats are too small, even for the average size person. As a plus-size traveler myself, I know how uncomfortable and unsafe it can be to squeeze into a tiny airplane seat. We are not asking for special treatment or luxury accommodations. We simply want enough space to travel comfortably and safely without fear of being discriminated against because of our size. It's truly that simple. If you agree that every traveler deserves to fly comfortably and without fear of discrimination, then go ahead and please sign my petition and share it with everybody that you know. Let's work together to make air travel more inclusive and accommodating for everyone.
Now, if this is what they want, they have to pay for the accommodation. Lyft is accommodating this 500-pound woman. They say, here's a bigger car, but you're going to have to pay for that extra gas and the bigger vehicle. She doesn't want to do that. The airlines are saying, well, you can buy extra seats. I don't want to buy the extra seats. I want you to give them to me for free. And that's the problem. It's accountability. They don't want to be held accountable for their bad choices. Their bad choices is to eat Twinkies and Dong Dongs, gain 1,000 pounds, and then want me or the airline or even the taxpayer to pay for their own bad choices. No, if you don't want to pay for the extra seat, unfortunately, the idea is to lose weight, to get serious about it. And if you don't want to have to squeeze into a clown car when you're 500 pounds, or you call for the bigger vehicle that you know that you can take. She knew that she wasn't going to fit in that little toy car. Even though she was going to try to squeeze into it, that was going to be a hell of a situation.
I don't want to talk.
What do you want them to change?
I want them at least to like accommodate us. You know, I feel like we shouldn't have to pay more for Uber XL or something like that, you know. But I just feel like I can fit in any car, and I know I can, because any car that I
know you keep saying that.
I can. Where's your car?
You said you're not fat-minded, but that's not realistic.
Yeah, I'm gonna hop in there.
I was just saying, you're not about to hop nowhere.
I'm hopping, I'm skipping, I ain't running, but I do.
If I pull my Prius to the front right now, you cannot get in.
Bro, come on, where is it?
So let me know in the comment section, should this woman get Uber XL for free because they accommodate her and she should be able to get whatever car she wants and 4 airline seats, and you know, it's not her problem, it's the company's problem. Do you think this is discrimination? Do you think that guy should have let her in the car? Tell me where I'm in the comment section. As always, my name is Nate the Lawyer, and I'm gonna see you in the next one. Peace.